Good evening, everybody. This is Davey Jones from the WQEL Facebook page with Coach's Corner West, live from our Bucyrus Pizza Hut. Tonight we've got volleyball from Bucyrus and golf from Winford and Buckeye Central. We'll be up with Amber, Christy, and the volleyball program from Bucyrus. That comes up in just one moment. Our show brought to you by Adam Weisner, the Associates, and Advanced Fiber Technology. Coach Tim Plumley, Mohegan Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Matt Studer, Spitzer, Chrysler Dodge, Jeep Ram Kia, just a mile east of the Richland Mall. Rob Lust, Edgefield Animal Clinic, Marion. Matt Ramsey, John Ziegler, Drew Young, Frank Heinlein, and everybody at Bucyrus Blades, serving worldwide markets since 1951. And Roger Brown at Winks Lock and Safe, South Poplar Street at West Warren, Bucyrus. My privilege to welcome to our microphones Amber, Christy, the new head volleyball coach at Bucyrus. And Coach, talk to me a little bit about your transition from Colonel Crawford to Bucyrus and what happened in the 3 years in between.
I got lucky. I took the 3 years of COVID, or 2.5 years of COVID off.
Okay.
When I resigned.
But you were involved in education, right? In Mansfield?
Yes.
Okay, talk to me about that.
I was an alternative learning center aide, and actually at Foundation Academy in Mansfield. And when I started working there, it's when I decided that I needed to just give myself time to visit my grandkids and everything like that.
All right.
In the summers off.
Now you've got an assistant coach, and that is Jordan Graves, who's sitting right next to you. And Jordan, talk to me a little bit about your experience with volleyball. Are you a Bucyrus graduate?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I graduated in 2020.
2020?
Yep, and then I helped coach middle school volleyball, and then Amber took me into
Helping out. So do you have goals that maybe down the road you would like to coach volleyball on a head coach level or something like that?
Depending where it takes me, just with my job and everything, but yeah, it's a possibility.
Now you're going to Marion Technical College, but you're not majoring in education, correct?
No.
Talk to me about what you're majoring in.
Occupational therapy assistant.
What's an occupational therapy assistant?
It's kind of related to a physical therapy assistant, but we focus on like your occupational daily needs and getting people rehabilitated.
Who will employ you when you become an occupational therapy person?
I can really work anywhere, schools, hospitals, nursing homes, anything like that. So.
All right. So it's probably wide open because there's a lot of folks now coming through the system that have this gray hair, and we're beginning to be a majority, and I'm sure you'll have plenty to do. Let's talk a little bit about your past experience, Coach, because I know that we talked before we were at Colonel Crawford. Talk to me about your volleyball background and what brings you around to this point.
I've been coaching for over 20 years.
All right.
In high school level. My daughter played ball.
All right.
She was very, very young. I am also into club volleyball with some of these young ladies as well. I took some time off, and when I made the move to work at Bucyrus, I decided to go in and take their program over.
All right, sounds good. Coach, I don't think I am springing something big on you, but you got a lot of work to do, don't you?
Yeah, but I want to tell you something. I've been pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
The girls have been giving me 110%. They've been working very, very hard in the gyms. Everybody's getting along. Absolutely no drama going on at all.
Okay.
Everybody's buying into the program, and we've been having so far a pretty successful summer.
All right. Now, I tried to call you Saturday to remind you about tonight. You were in the middle of a volleyball program or a tournament. What kind of tournament were you at?
Well, on Friday we played at Shelby High School.
Okay.
A big volleyball tournament.
Right. I called you on Friday, I thought it was Saturday. Doesn't really matter. You were in a tournament when I called you.
Yes.
And talk to me about the tournament.
Our girls went into a pool with Madison, Clyde, and also Shelby.
All right.
And we won our pool. We beat all three of the teams there in that bracket. We went into the gold division and got beat in the first game of the gold, but we got beat 25-23, 25-15 or 16, something in there. So the girls competed, and that's what we have to do.
Talk to me a little bit about today being the first official day of being able to practice. What did you guys do today?
We worked.
Okay.
They learned a little bit about what my conditioning program was, a little bit from what they've had, I believe.
So what is your conditioning program?
They just did quite a bit of cardio for just general.
Are we talking running or?
A little bit. I don't believe in hard running because volleyball is not a game of hard running. It's actually slow quickness, or it's quickness, short steps, getting to the ball. So we just have to get our core and our body ready. But these girls have been very, very faithful in our weight room all summer long, which has helped them tremendously. Not only in volleyball, but I'm sure in all the sports I play.
When were you named head coach?
The end of May.
End of May. So you've had all summer with these young
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, you encourage them to get to the weight room. Did you guys have team meetings?
I didn't have to encourage them at all.
All right.
They absolutely were in the weight room all the time. Bucyrus now has a fantastic weight room.
Coach Plumley was telling me that it's
Wonderful.
brand new.
It's absolutely wonderful. And Ben in there is runs the weight room, and he does a fantastic job.
Who's that?
with the girls. Our athletic trainer.
Okay.
Ben Jennings.
Ben Jennings. Okay, I've heard the name before. What kind of numbers do you have this year, Coach?
Very low.
Okay.
Very, very low. I
Come.
have right now, I have 8 players on varsity and
Okay.
6 on JV.
All right. How many do you need to have on each side of the net? How many are on each?
6.
You're 6. Okay. You're talking to a guy here who's a football guy, and I've seen some of you. 6, so you don't have a lot of room for injuries.
I have no room for injury.
Right.
If we go down a JV player, we simply are not going to be able to have a JV game that night.
Okay.
So I just can't afford to let any of my 8 varsity play down to assist them just because of injury or anything like that.
Right. You have some experience coming back, though, because I see right here at the top of the 5 young ladies here, 4 were seniors.
Correct.
So these, I assume we have experience with it. We don't have any first-year seniors, do we?
No,
No.
absolutely not. Every one of these girls have played club volleyball, so they're familiar with the game. I have 4 seniors, 4 juniors. We'll pull one of my kids up from the JV team to float, just assist us if we get in trouble with injury or anything like that. But no, we have no injury. We've got some experienced girls. We just have to learn how to push through and to win.
Now, if my memory serves me right, you didn't have a lot of senior leadership last year. In fact, if my memory serves me right, didn't have any senior leadership.
I think they might have had one and she quit early in the season.
Okay.
Is that what happened?
Okay. So basically, you were a team of underclassmen last year.
Yes, they were.
All right. So we don't really have anybody that we're trying to replace. Everybody's back.
Absolutely.
All right. You talked about the middle school. How do we get more kids out, Coach?
We have a lot more in the middle school than
Really?
we do in high school.
What are you doing down in the middle
So
school?
I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
I have a couple coaches there that coached up last year.
Mm-hmm.
So we have coaches there that can coach them, and we just have the interest. Now, hopefully this season, with the girls having a better record and playing hard and seeing how they're getting along on the court and representing Bucyrus, I think that it's just going to buy into the younger kids to get them into the program.
Jordan, what do you hope to bring to the program this year?
I just hope the girls have a good time and a winning season.
All right.
Yeah, last year I think it was a kind of tough season, so I think it'll be good for the girls.
All right. I appreciate you stopping by. We're going to break for just a second. We're going to come back and talk to these young ladies around the table. That comes up in a moment. Our show brought to you in part tonight by Lee Pliable and Brad Seibert at the Pliable Insurance Group, Bucyrus and Gallion. Hannah Newton, Wendy's, downtown Bucyrus, Upper Sandusky. North Central State College, Mansfield, the Crawford Success Center, Bucyrus. Vince Ponziani and everybody at Waycraft Industries. Rod Steiger and everybody at Pizza Hut, Bucyrus Gallion. And the host of our show since 1992. And the Burkhardt family, Burkhardt Farm Sales, your Case IH dealer, farmers serving farmers on Limited, New Winchester Road. Around the table we go. Maddie Kimmel, which one's Maddie? Right next to me? Maddie, okay. I thought that was you. She's been here before. You play basketball too, correct? All right. Maddie, a senior this year. Talk to me a little about the senior year and what you hope to accomplish on the volleyball court.
Yeah, so I came in really excited this year, hoping for a lot of change too, and I'm just ready to, like, we're bonding really well as a team and we're playing really well together. So hopefully just to be able to enjoy volleyball and win some more games.
Yeah, win some more games. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Does volleyball help basketball? Basketball help volleyball?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps. First, just like doing something in the fall to begin with, but a lot of the like conditioning we're doing now and just being around most of the same girls play both sports, so just being around them folks too.
All right. Spring sports at all?
I play with the boys tennis team.
All right. The boys tennis team.
Yep.
All right. How'd that work out?
Well, me and Cambria are the only girls on the team, but
How'd it work out?
it was fine.
Good
It was
job.
fun.
Did you get some wins?
Yeah.
All right, so you beat some of the guys in the other school.
Yeah.
Good, that's a feather in your cap. All right, there's nothing wrong with that. How about college?
I'm planning on going to North Central to study early childhood education.
State. What kind of education?
Early childhood.
Okay, early childhood education. Good for you, Maddie. Thanks for coming by. Macy Williams is the next one up. Macy, a senior. Macy, do you play other sports besides volleyball? This is it, huh? All right, so you got to lay it all out this year. What are your goals for this year?
Like Maddie said, just to look for change and hoping that we will get more wins than what we did last year.
Right.
And that we will just put it all out on the floor, play the game we know how to play, and just go.
Sounds real good. Let me ask you this quick question. You're a senior. Have you thought about college at all?
I'm thinking about getting my bachelor's degree. I'm not sure of what yet, but I know I want a degree of some sort.
You want to read what?
A bachelor's degree.
But you don't know what.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
I'm just
and you have no
planning
idea
on-
where you want to go.
No.
All right. All right. Good luck with that. Next up, Kelsey Clayton. Kelsey, you're going to speak up now because I can't hear you at the end of the table. Other sports other than volleyball?
No.
This is it. Okay. You leave it all on the court this year. Why did you choose volleyball?
I've always had a passion for it since I was in 8th grade, and my skills have just been improving.
All right. Do you have any plans for college?
I don't know what college I want to do.
You have no idea, huh? Do you have any idea what you want to major in?
Somewhere in the medical field.
I'm sorry?
Somewhere in the medical field.
Okay, so from the medical field. That's good. I appreciate you stopping by. Cambria Wolf. All right, you got to speak up. You're way at the other end of the table. Cambria, other sports other than volleyball?
Yeah, I play tennis in the spring with Maddie.
Tennis in the spring, all right. What kind of goals do you have with the volleyball court this year?
I'm really hoping to come in strong and finish strong. That's something that we tend to struggle with. And I just want to finish games.
Finish the game. All right, so if it's 23-21, you still got a chance to win, right?
Yep.
All right. College for you?
I want to study, or I want to major in English literature and Spanish, and hopefully be an English professor.
What are you going to do with English literature and Spanish?
I want to be an English professor.
A teacher? A professor? All right. Hey, professor, you want to go to the college level?
Yeah.
Okay, it's good for you. And finally, Emma Tyrell. All right, Emma, you're the only junior here, so other sports other than volleyball?
Yeah, I play basketball and run track.
All right, very good. Why did you choose volleyball?
Just like Kelsey said, I've had passion sports in 7th grade. I play school and club, so I play volleyball every single day.
All right. All right, do you have some goals for this year on the volleyball court?
Just like Preston said, win some games, be competitive. Obviously, I have another year after this, so build up from here to have some place to go next season.
Very good, young lady. Thank you for coming by. We're going to break for a second, come back and talk with Coach Amber Christy, and that comes up in a moment. We're brought to you in part by Luann Krebs at River's Edge Embroidery, Screen Printing, and Signs, right across from the Marion Depot. Also, Dr. Erica Sheever, Bucyrus Veterinary Service, 222 West Mary Street. Dr. Thomas M. Britton at Clubview Vision Center. Mike Klein at Ag Credit Residential Lending, Bucyrus, Mount Gilead, Marion. The Ohio State University, Marion, Big Ten education close to home. Ken Coder, Monarch Body Shop up in Dutchtown. And White, Freely, and Todd McDougal at Freely and Company Insurance in Washington. Coach Christy, let's talk a little bit about which games, are you going to have any scrimmages before the regular season?
Oh, yes.
All
We
right.
have 5
Do you know who
left.
they're
Our
gonna be?
max is 5. We are going to North Baltimore and Plymouth to start out with,
All right.
which is going to ease us right into next Tuesday. We go to Toledo and play.
Toledo where?
The R80 set it up, so I'm exactly positive. Throw me there.
Okay, well, there's a lot of schools up there.
We're still looking, Brad. Everything is so new. Everything's rolling in right now, so everything's coming in.
Talk to me a little bit about the non-league games you have. You have some non-league contests.
Yeah, we have Montpelier, we have Crestline,
Okay.
schools like that.
All right.
Mansfield Christian.
Mansfield Christian. Talk to me just a little bit about the first league game. You know what that one is?
We are going to actually really have to play time in all of our things.
Okay.
This league is going to be extremely strong.
Usually is.
It is, and the difference is though, I don't think that Bucyrus is going to come in and surprise some kids. They're so used to, we did win a game 2 years ago, we won 1 game last year. These guys are fighting really hard on the board right now. I don't think either whether it is Seneca East is going to be tough, Port Crawford is going to be extremely strong. I think they're probably looking at being right up on top of the league.
How about Buckeye Central? They lost a few players from last year.
Yeah, Bucyrus Central's got a tradition for
Yeah.
volleyball. They're going to be good, I think, no matter what.
And they'll
But-
give girls at Buckeye Central rattle. They give them a volleyball.
Right, right. But I think that they're going to have to work hard this year. I don't think it's going to be a give me this year for Buckeye.
All right.
Also, Mohawk, they're extremely strong. Eric Boyce has those girls playing great defense, have some big kids and like that. So whether it be Buckeye, Colonel Crawford, or whoever, we're just going to have to go play hard ball and not really care who's on the other side. Just remember, it's about us playing.
All right. Coach Christy, girls, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We're going to be up with the Winford part of the show. We'll be talking some golf. That comes up in just a few moments.